Hi, I'm Mike with Mike'sTravelGuide.com, and it's another Monday, so that means it's time for our weekly Q&A travel show, the show that helps you plan your trip to Europe. Hello Mike, I'm after your help, please. We'll be visiting Tuscany in June this year for 6 days, and want to get your advice on where to stay. We'll need to fly out of Paris to somewhere like Florence, and your pick of the Cinque Terres. There will be 4 of us. Any guidance would be appreciated. Many thanks, Di. Hi Di, thanks so much for the question. What I'd recommend that you do is fly from Paris to Florence. Now, I'd spend 2 days in Florence. From there, I take the train and go to the small little medieval walled city, Lucca. It's a fantastic place to visit. From Lucca, I take the train and go to the Cinque Terres and spend 2 days there. And from the Cinque Terres, I'd recommend taking the train and getting back to Pisa. Pisa is a great place to visit for 1 day, and it's very easily accessible from the train station and to the airport. So that'd be my recommendations for your trip. And now it's time for this week's travel tips. When visiting Florence, we highly recommend that you make reservations to the Uffizi or to the Academy. If not, you're going to be waiting in line for a long time. So definitely go online and make reservations and buy those tickets in advance. And our second travel tip for this week is when visiting the Cinque Terres, we highly recommend that you stay in Monterosso alla Mare. It's the largest of the 5 villages, so it has the most resources. It has the best restaurants, and it also has the most easily accessible hotels, especially the 2 near the train station. And trust me when I say this, you do not want to walk up this staircase every time you want to go to your hotel room, especially with your luggage in tow. And our final travel tip is when visiting Pisa, we recommend that you stay away from any restaurant or any vendor selling anything near the Field of Miracles. All of these places are tourist traps and rip-offs. If you want to find some place to eat, definitely somewhere near the river will be much better and much cheaper than any place near the Field of Miracles. And now it's time for our weekly recommendations. When visiting the Cinque Terres, we highly recommend that you try the focaccia. There's 2 places in particular, Focaccia Antonio and the focaccia place in the Monterosso train station are both great places to try excellent focaccia. I also recommend going to Ristorante Psyche La Lampera. I probably slaughtered the name, but it's a great place to go. And at nighttime, if you're walking around, you can actually peer inside their kitchen and watch them cook. And finally, when visiting Pisa, we highly recommend Trattoria Il Campano. It's a great restaurant. In fact, all these places are great. So definitely, if you get a chance, stop by one or all of them on your trip through Tuscany and the Cinque Terres. Well, that's it for this episode. Thanks so much for watching. If you have any questions about traveling in Europe, you can always email me here. And please do me a favor and like this video, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and share. All of these things help us tremendously.